Good morning, good morning. Big Square Road to Ruta.com. Your morning horn of Z's. Your sip of coffee. No coffee this morning. I have a dentist appointment. Didn't want to walk in with coffee breath. Anyway, wanted to get one thing out before I leave this morning. It's all about who to trust, why to trust them. That is true for our government. That is true for our currencies. That is true for your crypto wallets, your crypto exchanges, and that is true for gold and silver. I've talked about this for a long time, that there's a lot of counterfeits, a lot of fakes out there in silver and gold. Mostly gold because it's more profitable, obviously, to fake gold than silver. But there's silver fakes out there as well, so you have to be careful. Know what you're buying, know who you're buying it from. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Even who you're buying it from, most people don't test silver properly. Scratching the surface of silver and gold tells you what it's plated with, really, if you ask me. But there's a lot of talk of large gold bars that are actually tungsten bars, and silver that is made of molybdenum, since they have this very similar mass. As far as if you weigh them and things like that, and the size, very similar. But here's a story. This could be huge. Gold bar certified by Royal Canadian Mint exposed as fake. The last time there was a widespread physical gold counterfeiting scare was the summer of 2012, when, as we reported, the discovery of a single 10-ounce tungsten-filled gold bar in Manhattan's jewelry district led to a panic among the dealer community, which then resulted in local jewelry outlets discovering at least 10 more fake 10-ounce bars filled with tungsten. Fast forward to today, when a similar instance of gold counterfeiting has been discovered, this time in Canada, and where the fake bar in question had been certified by the highest possible authority. According to CBC, the Royal Canadian Mint is investigating how a sealed, pure gold wafer with proper mint stampings has emerged as a fake. According to the Canadian press, the 1-ounce gold piece, which was supposed to be 99.99% pure, was purchased by an Ottawa dealer on October 8th at the Royal Bank of Canada branch. The problem emerged when tests of the bar showed it may contain no gold at all, and when neither the Mint nor RBC would take the bar back, jeweler Samuel Tang contacted CBC News. So, yeah, that's an amazing thing that people are actually faking gold and silver. And of course they are. Of course they are. I have, for the last 10 years, been a big proponent of very small denominations to hold your metal in. It's easier to fake the big ones and more profitable. Nobody drills their gold bars. Nobody drills their silver bars. It's just not done. And there's a lot of fakes out there, and you wouldn't even know it. And your dealer, when he buys it, doesn't even know it, truthfully. Had this not kind of fallen by the wayside, and this guy discovered this, if it's true, you also don't know if it's true, no one would be talking about it. I had thought that this type of info would be huge. The biggest reason I buy in small denominations like 1 ounces and pre-1965 coinage, silver coinage, is I thought at some point, I do know that at some point, silver will be well north of $1,000 an ounce, and it would matter if the silver has been tampered with. That was my big position, was, at $17 silver, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to test specifically gold 10-ounce silver bars or 10-ounce gold bars. But at $10,000, $100,000 an ounce, of course everything's going to get tested massively, and that's when people are going to find out that what they hold is not real. So go through your inventory of metal, and you can weigh it. You can drill your bars. You could sell your bars now, and the word is not out really to many people, other than this comment. It happened in 2012, and then it faded really fast. Why? Because people who own bars don't want any, are thinking, well, I got to get rid of these before people know about it, because once they get called into question, everything gets called into question. So really interesting that this came out at the same time, which is an article and some congressmen actually making some moves. Congressmen press U.S. Mint for action on counterfeit gold and silver coins. Congressman Alex Mooney and Frank Lucas delivered a formal letter to the United States and Secret Service, U.S. Mint and Secret Service, urging aggressive action on the growing problem of high-quality counterfeits of U.S. precious metal coins entering the country from China and elsewhere. Here's the other thing, why I like Silver Eagles and pre-65 coinage. The laws are much stricter. They're counterfeiting laws, and they're not just fraud laws. So I'm a big proponent of those types of silver. And yes, the U.S. Secret Service is in charge of counterfeit control. So would you rather have your local, cop knocking on your door saying, "Hey, you sold a fake silver bar," or would you rather have the U.S. Secret Service knocking on your door saying, "We're going to send you to jail for a long time for counterfeiting an American Silver Eagle, an American coinage"? I would say if I was a counterfeiter, I'd stick to the bars before I ever messed with the U.S. Silver Eagles. But there are a lot of Chinese factories kicking out U.S. Silver Eagles. So do your best to weigh your Silver Eagles, buy them from a reputable dealer, which doesn't really do anything because they don't even know some of the times. With silver coinage, I've seen fake silver dollars. The weight difference is night and day, and the size difference. It's all about size and weight. So, and the coloring and all that stuff. So just be careful out there. Make sure you're investing in the right thing. You might want to go through your current metal inventory. I'd be wary of all the silver bars, gold bars especially, gold in general. And make sure you own what you think you own. And if you don't, then sell it as soon as possible and buy something smaller. Great time to sell gold for silver. It's up at 75 to 1. You get 75 ounces of 75 silver eagles for 1 gold eagle. You can't beat that. And also, knowing that gold is more counterfeited than other metals, I just see no reason at all to own gold right now when you can own silver. So that's my heads up for this morning, and I have found a ton of new information on the Trump / Manafort / Clinton Obama conspiracy to overthrow our government. And apparently Manafort was not on the side of the good guys. He was on the side of the Clinton bad guys. So very interesting how he's going to he has been indicted because apparently behind the scenes, like I said, behind the scenes, it's between the good guys and the bad guys. And the good guys have the upper hand. They know what's going on. I believe the NSA is helping the good guys, which means the good guys have all the information they need on anybody who's lying, because the NSA steals all your data and all your emails and all your phone conversations and everything you do. So it is really interesting to find out that Manafort might have been working with the Clintons. And that's why Trump fired him. We will see. We will see. This is the big... It goes back to that Smedley Butler story years and years and years ago. It's called the business plot to overthrow the U.S. government. And Smedley Butler was a general who these businessmen of the time had approached about overthrowing the government. He turned them into Congress. And this battle has been going on between the good guys and the bad guys behind the scenes for so long. And it's good to see someone actually fighting back within the good guys. And truthfully, I believe they have won. They've got these guys under the gun, and you're starting to see a lot of arrests in the pedophile world. You're starting to see a lot of the Trump bad guy meme go away. I wouldn't be surprised to see CNN taking it down at any moment, because some of the larger names at CNN are involved in the pedophile ring. So that's your exciting story for the morning. Before I go out to the dentist, make sure that you are comfortable with what you own on the physical silver and physical gold side. Get your little scale out. I hope you have a scale by now. Get your scale out. Weigh your coins. Anything that just makes you wonder or question. You can either drill it or you can just trade it in now when nobody's talking about it. Is that ethical to pass the buck? I don't know. The buck got passed to you when you bought it. So maybe go back to the same dealer that you bought it from and sell it. Don't say, "Oh, I think this is fake." Just sell it back to him and buy something else. Yeah, there will come a time very soon when everybody's drilling their metal to make sure that they have the real deal. Anyway, this is Bix Weir, roadtoruda.com. Don't forget to go to roadtoruda.com and subscribe. For private road members, I have laid out the 10 best cryptos in my opinion. Cryptocurrencies, crypto companies, and crypto tokens. So go check it out. That's on the private road under Friday Road Trip, and you can search the archives for that article. Again, this is Bix Weir, roadtoruda.com. I'll talk to you later.